Go.
Hi, everybody. Oop. Well, you guys can't hear me, but they can. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. We are the Nat 30s, and this is Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated, The Journey Part 6, I think.
I wasn't aware I was supposed to count.
I have this as 5, because I think it's kind of a continuation of the last
Session
one.
6.
Okay, Session 6. Session 6, Part 5.
So we are continuing with our story here as DM'd by Cuba. Our announcement. So we have a Patreon. I will get better at announcements. I need to go back and listen to what I used to say when we were playing during the pandemic. But anyway, we've got a Patreon. Tiers start at $1, go up to $10, and everything goes back into the stream. It allows us to get better equipment, to add giveaways, and to provide some extras like the Mug Club, which you can become a part of by becoming a $10 patron and getting the special Nerdy 30s mug. You also, by becoming a patron, get access to some world building stuff, which I know has gotten quiet, but just because I'm creating images right now that go with the Pantheon, and so I'm going to share that soon. And you also get an automatic entry into the monthly giveaway for Almost Critical Dice. You will see this month's dice. Yes, I created a thing for it, so those will be up above Cuba's head at some point during the stream. And you can use your channel points to enter into that giveaway, in addition to engaging with us on Discord, sharing your birthday, not the full thing, just, month and day. And what's the other thing that you can do? Patreon, Discord.
Drink recipes on Patreon.
Oh,
Those
yes.
are free.
We have some free posts once a month on the first of the month for our Mug Club folks. They are public posts on our Patreon, and you can use those recipes to put stuff in your mugs. We've got some Moon family stuff coming up soon.
There's a live chatting post-Sunday game now for patrons.
Oh, yes, that is new. We gave it a try. Luckily, we had a tester. So I don't know, actually. I was going to ask you how it went, but then life, work started. Wait, could you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything came through fine.
All right.
And,
awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun being able to be part of that live after as a fan, because at your typical table you do have an after. You wrap up, you bullshit, and like you were saying, that semi-awkward moment at the end of board meetings.
Yes.
I totally get that. I've been in plenty.
Yeah. Where you're we were just yelling at each other over the table, but now, I mean, not that we were, but
Yeah,
now we're
exactly.
gonna, smile at each other.
So
yes.
come on over next time, everyone.
Yeah.
It was super fun. Come hang out.
Become a patron at the $2.50 per month level, and you can come hang out with us after. Ooh, there's a mosquito on the wall. All right. Merch?
Yeah, we have a TeePublic shop. No longer have an Etsy shop, so everything's been consolidated. You can check that out in the Linktree, and I believe a sale starts tomorrow till Sunday. And that's when we highly encourage folks to buy the designs that you've been eyeballing on there when they're cheap. But if you are a patron, you have a never-ending, I think it ends in June, but I think we'll renew it, but a never-ending discount code to use, as far as I understand, is many times as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you want.
Yep.
Nice.
So also just a quick announcement, we will not be playing D&D on Sunday because it is Easter Sunday. Some folks have families they want to spend time with instead of playing D&D.
Whatever.
You're forcing us to spend time with mine.
I'd rather be playing D&D.
I'd rather be modding. I mean, I'm just gonna be by myself out here doing nothing.
If it wasn't for the baby, I wouldn't give a shit. But the
all
family
your
expects
fault.
to see the baby.
Yep.
Having a
I know. I should
baby.
just like drive by, roll the baby up, pitch her out the window. You know what I'm saying? At the
D&D.
family
Well, hey,
drive home, see ya.
you know, for like a year, you did the whole in-person thing with the family, and we did the online. So maybe have Lee take the laptop, and you can just virtual into the family gathering while you're with us in person.
Yeah.
You see, like it's a
Yes.
trade-off. They had you for like almost, 2 years. I think it's only fair.
Yeah. I'll discuss it. Won't go
Run
over
it
very well.
by her. Let us know what she says.
I could already
If,
see the look.
if you
the look
if you
on her face. She's just gonna
survive,
be like,
please.
right?
If you survive that, please let us know what she says.
Yeah. Well,
So we will be
you'll
doing
see
a
the
rerun.
smoke rising from the crater that used to be me, the smoky hole in the ground.
I'm telling you, you just plant your feet and you make people come to you.
I don't want
Either
people.
way, that still means no D&D. So we'll be doing a rerun on Sunday, but we'll get back to it at the end of the month. So, also, we're going to be announcing our Mug Club winners in a few days. We're going to choose 2, one for March and one for April. And then, to be honest, next time we meet, I'm going to get some pictures going with some mugs and people's faces and our green screen so that I can create some reminders that just we spam the internet with. Anyway, are we ready to play?
Ready to play.
You
All
ready?
right,
Do
let's
it.
do our intro.
That on.
All right. What did I do? Minimize. Okay. Sorry, I clicked something. We rejoin our brave adventurers in the midst of a harrowing ordeal. As the evening drew to a close and the darkness of night fell, the ship sailed into a patch of ocean that was eerily still. A chill filled the already cool winter's air, and a thick, dense fog rolled in. Then, suddenly, in the silence, cries for help filled the air, wails and pleas from men, women, and children. Captain Hassian ordered his boatswain, I always want to say boatswain, bosun, Liza,
Swain.
boatswain, Liza, a sea elf, to dive in the water as to assist as the crew prepared to help the poor souls of an apparently doomed ship. When she climbed back aboard, on deck, there was a glow to her eyes and a voice not her own under her normal voice. Without warning, she tossed the captain overboard, to everybody's shock. When the captain climbed back aboard, he too had the same oddness to him. The battle against the undead began. Unfortunately, weapons seemed to have no effect on the non-corporeal fiends in the water that now surrounded the ship. Not wanting to harm their possessed allies, but left with little choice, the members of WIPI proceeded to beat the shit out of them. Gary found success with the spell Turn Undead, and was able to rid the ghost from the body of Lysa and one of the other possessed crew members, while the rest used physical force to rid the captain of his possessor. This victory was short-lived, however, as the bodies now appear to be lifeless, and yet another possessed crew member climbed up onto the deck. Uma, taking action in her own hands, jumped into the water, soon followed by Gary and Varro. In the dark, cold, foggy water, Uma was confronted by many spectral horrors, but managed to reach out and hear the voice of the captain, and found his ghostly form. She urged him to return to the ship. He found that he was able to move through the water with surprising ease. Once he made it back to the ship, he attempted to climb up the rigging, but was unable to fully leave the water as an invisible force kept him tethered to it. At the same time, Gary, using his spells, was able to walk on the water, but found himself grabbed and grappled by one of the undead creatures, and using all of his will, he managed to fight off what very much felt like a force attempting to enter his mind and his body. And that is where we pick up. We are at the top of the round, which is the ghost. So this ghost is going to attempt to grapple the captain's sister, the first mate, because she has run up to him, trying to... The crew is very confused. The ones that are up on deck, the ones below deck don't really know what the fuck's going on, but everybody on deck who, like, is not in the immediate slap battle that has just happened is very, very confused. Alright, so let's see. He reaches out to her and grabs her. Oh, she is... No, wait. She is now grappled. Unfortunately, and...
The one that's right on the other side of Varro? No, that's
yes.
the... Okay, yeah, okay.
No. This guy right here. Next to Elsa.
I see, yep. Oh, okay,
Yep.
the guy. Gotcha.
Yep. Let's see. Alright. He does not manage to throw her overboard, but she is still grappled by him. Uma, we are at you now. You are in the water. There are fiends around you. They're getting closer.
Okay. So going to swim closer to the boat, the ship, and I'm gonna yell up to whoever, because I can't see who's on the ship. So I'm gonna go to the north of Varro. I should be able to get there, and I'm gonna yell up, "Throw the captain's body down!" And then
Alright.
look over at Gary, like, "You okay?"
Alright, I am going to... You have a ghost near you, so... It's going to attempt to grab you as you swim by it. And it misses. So you manage to, You're like...
Flip it off as she swims.
Yeah, you're like, you! As this thing's like... And yes, so you... So right up above, right next to Varro, essentially.
Yep.
Who's sitting there treading water.
Yep, she's just gonna yell up to whoever it is that can see. And normally would try to do a turn undead, but given that the captain is currently a ghost, she doesn't want to mess anything up there, so.
Alright. Anything else?
How does my friend Varro look?
I think,
Untouched?
as far as I know, I don't think, anybody's taken any damage.
Varro's still good.
Alright, yep, she's just gonna look over at Varro, and then yell. That's it.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? Sorry. I am going to hold an action, which is to attempt to catch the captain's body should it be thrown overboard.
Okay. I feel like that's going to be very difficult swimming, yes?
Well, I mean, not standing up and but in the water, just making sure that it doesn't plop into the water and disappear
just
into
go down,
nothing.
Never let go, Jack. Never let
Yeah.
And
Throw him
thanks,
down.
and
Oh,
just
I'm
watch
head
it
over
go
here.
down. Yeah, no, just being ready for it should somebody
Alright.
listen to her.
Alright, that brings us to you, Elsa. So I want you to roll for perception. See if you heard Uma, because she is not only not anywhere close to you, but also 20 feet down to the water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll that at disadvantage, only because it's 20 feet up and then several feet across the deck.
That will be an 11.
That will be an 11. You think you hear Uma's voice, but you cannot make out what she's saying.
Well, I hope Uma's okay. So let's see. Remind me again. The guy in front of me is knocked out, or is he possessed?
He is possessed. So the knocked out, so the captain and the other chick, I made a little frowny face icon above them because they are kind of deadish. But the dude in front of you has got the little screaming, holding by his head face. So yeah, he is currently got his hands on the first mate there, and he's like trying to toss her overboard, but she's resisting.
Perfect. I am gonna smack him with my shillelagh.
All right.
Just bonk him on the noggin. Yay! I get to use lucky because I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
But I'm lucky.
Nice.
So instead of missing it by rolling a stupid 2, I get to re-roll it. Yay!
Excellent.
Awesome.
That's the halfling part coming in handy.
Thank you, Daddy. So that's gonna be an 18 to bonk him on the noggin.
18 bonks.
Yay! And that'll give us a whopping 4 magical bonking damage.
I was hoping you were going to say bonking.
Yeah, so you reach out, you're like, pop! And yeah,
That's not the noise it makes.
bonk. And he lets go of the first mate, not expecting to get bonked. Was there anything else?
I'm gonna double check real quick because I think I actually do have a bonus action. Nope, I don't. I would have had to have dashed. Yeah, or used my horns. Okay, I'm good.
Ooh, that would have been unpleasant, even for someone who's possessed. He's just sitting there, and these horns, they find a way in.
Yeah, that goring rush is gonna come in handy sometime, but not against people that are technically still my allies.
All right, Varro, you are in the water, and the ghost of the captain is right next to you. Like he's trying to climb up the rigging, and like his legs are the bottom of his feet, like his feet are in the water, and he's just pulling and pulling, and it's like he's glued to the water, and he cannot get up.
So Varro came into the water in order to follow Uma's lead. So now Varro is going to yell to someone up top, "Throw their bodies in the water! Anyone who's been knocked out, throw their bodies in the water!"
All right.
And just as an action, he'll take the dodge action just in case some shark or anything wants to try and nip him.
All day long, Varro's been thinking about the goblins and the sharks that were pulling him. So he's that pops into his mind. He's like, oh, the sharks, that goblin.
He hears like a very, very slow cello in the background.
Don't lose your sandals while you're in the water, Varo. Otherwise, you'll have to go on a journey to find.
Varro's been on a boat. He's been barefoot this whole time.
All right, cool.
All right. One of the crew members heard you, so they start moving to the body of Lysa over there. That brings us to you, Gary, who are currently grappled and have a undead ghoul wrapped around you and in your face. So if you wish to ungrapple yourself, please roll a strength.
It's a strength save, or is it a contest? I can't remember what it exactly it is for a grapple. If it's just, or is it athletic? Is it athletics versus? It's my athletics versus or dex versus their athletics or dex.
This specifically states strength, so.
So you just want a straight strength roll then? Is that what you're saying? Whatever you want.
You can do whichever, athletics or straight strength. I'll let you pick.
That's a 26.
Oh,
Nice.
26. So yeah, you
That was a nat 20. So it's like smack. Like,
So
fuck
you're
off.
you're like, you like, just, even though your weapons go through these things, it's like when they touch you, they become solid, or they feel solid. Like you feel it wrapped around you, but you just kind of like puff yourself out, like you stand up taller, like ugh, and then like you manage to like dislodge its arms and legs from around you, and you are now free of the grapple.
Nice. Graxus will yell, I'll get him. I'll get the captain, and I'm gonna climb up the side of the boat.
Right.
And I'll put myself just right here.
What's your climbing speed? Like,
Well,
I think
my walking speed, my walking is 30. So that would be half.
climbing is half. Yeah. So
Alright, so I
you
just
you
get up to the
yeah
top.
you climb almost all the way up the side of the rigging.
Okay.
All right. So the captain's like, I cannot get out of this. And he is stuck there. So we got Varro. An undead ghoulie comes, just like rises out of the water right in front of you. And you were holding dodge, yes?
Yes.
All right. It reaches out to grab you at disadvantage. And it misses. It's just like, save us. As you're like, nope, nope, nope.
Nope. I'm all good. I'm saving one over here. I'm all good. You can stay right there.
All right. Same thing with you, Uma. There is one that comes up to you, and it reaches out and fucking misses. God damn it! Same thing. It's just this is the ghost of a like a elderly woman. She goes, "Don't leave us here." She reaches for you, and just her arthritis acts up and misses somehow. God damn. All right, so that brings us to this guy up on. No, that is going to bring us to the first mate, who is going to proceed to hit him and fucking miss. Okay. All right. One of those nights. Bringing us to the ghost on deck, who, being bonked by a shillelagh, turns to the one that bonked him and fucking misses. He turns to you, Elsa, and just and you're just like, ugh.
Get bonked.
Yeah. Yeah, get bonked as you do this like backwards limbo bend. All right.
I want that to be like the Elsa sticker. Just says like
Get
bonked.
bonked.
She just has this huge stick, just ready to like whack.
So what are the
does a little spin like a matador, kind of a role reversal?
Yes.
So one of the crew members the only crew member who did hear your calls to toss them overboard, does pick up Lysa's body, and you hear it's like, "Here, catch her!" as towards you, Varro, because you're kind of like in that area, tosses her body down with a splash right next to you.
If Varro can, Varro's not gonna let her drown.
Yeah, I figure. So we'll see. We'll see if you can catch her on your turn. Uma, you're up.
She's gonna swim through and try to get Lysa.
Yeah, I totally saying it wrong, so I've landed on Lysa.
Okay.
Because my dyslexia has decided that's what the name is, even though it's not at all that name.
Okay, so
and I'm the one that made the name up.
It happens.
She's gonna swim past and try to, get her. Just make sure to grab her.
You're gonna have 2 opportunity attacks on you from this guy up here and
Bring it.
the guy who is in front of Varro. They're both going to try to grab you and fucking miss. And hey, one grabs you, so you try to grab by, and can you roll a strength check? Well, technically it hasn't grabbed you yet, but it might.
Was that a straight strength?
This is a check. Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
Let me just double check that I can't do something about that.
Okay.
Don't you have that thing that gives you the plus?
It's a
I
check.
don't know if it matters. Oh shit. Okay.
Nope, I got nothing. So that's a 4 total. 4 total.
All right. So you miss. One reaches out and misses you, and you're like, "Ha! Bunk it!" And you're swimming past Varro, and you just feel something grab your leg, and it pulls you towards it, and you are unable to make it to the now floating body of the sea elf. Elsa, it's on you.
Well, wait. If that's just my movement, right?
Yes, but you are grappled. So you moved, you did the save.
Right,
So, I mean,
but
I guess
I have an action.
Yeah. Okay. But wouldn't the save be your action?
No, that was
No,
their
okay.
opportunity attack against me.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
Get him.
I am going to... Sorry, everybody. I wasn't expecting to get grappled.
Considering how I've been rolling, I'm surprised you did.
I know,
I
that's why I
forgot.
wasn't expecting.
I totally forgot that I was. When he was like, "Oh yeah, you're grappled," I was like, "Oh fuck." No. So.
I'm just gonna try to break the grapple.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna go straight strength. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, but I rolled the wrong thing. Earlier. That's fine. Okay, so athletics. That's a 13.
13 does not make it. You're like kicking at it, and since it's made contact with you, it's kind of solid, so like your foot is hitting it. You feel your foot hitting something, but it's not letting go.
Okay. She's
All
gonna
right.
yell, Varro, get her!
All right, Elsa, you're up.
So what's the first mate doing now?
She did a swing and a miss on the dude in front of her, the dude in front of you.
First mate, Jaconde, do you want me to knock him out? I mean, it makes him kind of dead, but it's the only thing we know that works.
You must save as many as we can.
Okay. And I'm gonna yell for anyone who's near us.
Kill
Get
them all.
away from the railing! Do not let them touch you! And then I'm gonna bonk him.
Bonk him.
Bonk, 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 bonk on your bonker, bonk.
Fucking
Oh,
bonkers,
that's
bro.
so close to a crit. So that is a lot. I can do math. 24.
And he definitely gets bonked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bonked. And that is a 7 bonking damage.
All
New
right.
damage type.
Bonk damage.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. That'll do.
All right. Varro. Uma is grabbed and she said, "Get him." Oh, get her. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Get him.
good thing
No,
Varro
not
didn't
this
have-
one. Get her behind you.
Varro's got a little water in his ear. Okay. Yes, Varro tries to save the body that was just thrown in, and just for clarification, is the one next to me the captain, or is that their body, the one that you said was next to me?
The one that it's the elf, the sea elf. The
Right, so
captain.
no, I mean the soul you said that was in the water that was near me. Was that the sea elf?
No, her body is next to you physically, and then kind of next to you is, I just had to scoot him over a little bit, is the soul of the captain who is tethered to the water. It's this guy here, essentially.
But so we haven't seen the sea elf's soul yet.
You have not. You haven't heard her crying out. I don't think anybody's checked. And again, the fog is super, super dense. Like you see maybe shadows in the fog, but like until these things like kind of come up on you, you can't really see out.
So Varro's gonna grab the sea elf and shout her name as he's stopping her from drowning into the water and trying to find the soul. Put the soul back in the body. That's what Varro's playing right now.
All right, let's see. Should I make you roll to see if you can grab her body before it sinks to the briny deep? That'd be
Like a
That feels athletic-y.
yeah.
dexterity.
I was gonna say something dex based. Acrobatics, maybe?
You said put the soul back in the body. For some
Well, he has
reason,
to grab the body first.
No, I know, but when he said it, it came out in my head like you put the lime in the coconut. Like that's the way in my mind when you said that. I can't like that cadence.
Yeah, why don't you do an acrobatics to see if you can swim and kind of like grab her, hold on to her.
So 18.
18, you got it. You got it all fucking day, kid. So you swim over and you're like, oh, I got you. It's
Going down to
she's
the
heavier than
piers,
she
guys.
seems.
It's gonna be great time in the water, kid.
All right. Anything else? You got her body.
Yeah, Varro, because he's holding on to her, he is it's gonna, because he can breathe underwater, he's gonna do that, like he's ducking his head underwater, trying to see if the soul is anywhere. He's looking for the soul to go with this ragdoll that he's kind of floating with.
Okay. Yeah, you dip your head under the water, but like it's deep ocean water at night. You're just seeing pretty much just blackness.
Dark vision?
How does that work underwater?
I saw the
If
meme.
it's dark, you can see.
Yeah, even with your dark vision, I mean, you see a couple of fish.
What kind?
At a roll on the table.
Some cod. Cod or cold water fish.
Yeah, I don't think that dark vision translates all that well to the water. Unless you have like
I wonder
a
if that's-
super... Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if that's ever come up like in a real game.
I mean, makes me wonder if you can see in pitch blackness in a cave. I would think, if anything, it would just be like limited by like half as the distance, maybe.
Mhm.
Well, but the thing
That's
about...
what I was thinking. You'd get like 20, 30 feet of underwater vision.
Yeah, the thing about the dark vision, though, is that it changes everything to black and white. So if you're underwater, how much
Everything
can
already
you,
is-
like, really
It's just gonna be
see?
black, yeah.
Yeah. It like, you can't see color at
It's like-
all with dark vision. So it's weird.
But because you know how certain water, even when it's light out, you're underneath and it's kind of murky and dark. Dark vision would help there because you still have a light source bouncing off of some of the luminescent stuff. Just, you're not going to get as detailed of a picture.
A bunch of, like, shadows in the
Yeah.
water.
Should have
Shadows
just
and
cast.
dust.
Should have just
That
cast
looks
light
so
on.
cool in my imagination right now. I'm going to have to make that happen.
And I
Somehow.
I think everybody's just like dark vision underwater. All right.
Can we start a poll?
How about we throw it out in the Discord, in the D&D chat and tabletop chat? Maybe
I can
maybe
create a
some
poll
minds will know.
in Twitch
I think
right now.
I think this is the first time we've ever run into underwater visualization.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Is that all your actions, movements?
Yeah, I don't really have like any other action than to take the dodge action. It's really the only thing
Alright.
I can do while trying to find a soul.
All right, Gary, you're up.
So Gary will climb the rest of the way. You said he was just about at the top, right?
Yeah, you got like 5 more feet to go till you're on the deck.
All right. So he'll be right here.
Yep.
He'll grab the captain. He'll come over Uma. Like if I look over, I'd see where Uma is. Correct?
You can see shadows and a lot of movement, but because that fog is down there covering
that's right. I forgot
the
about
surface
that
of the
fog.
water,
Okay.
you can't see her clearly.
All right. Well, he's gonna pick up the captain and then just hop right back over that edge. Just jump on the thing and just jump right down while holding the captain on his shoulder.
Boom. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's also jumping 20 feet with a human on his back. So
he's strong as fuck. He's all right.
2d6 damage.
Yes.
Maybe.
Don't forget, just when you land, you land
Roll.
like a spring. You
He's got
bounce.
his tail. He's got his tail. He's a half dragon, not a dragonborn, so he actually has a tail. So he uses it for balance, like a cat.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah. So
Like a
you pick up the
kangaroo
body of the
swing.
captain, and you're like, huh, you
I'm
like
coming over.
like a champ. You hop over the railing, and you do that thing where you hit the solid water, and you take 11 points of fall damage, and you went. Yes!
Like Peter Griffin just holding his like.
You okay, Gary? Great job. Great job holding him.
Alright. Is there anything else?
10 out of 10 for that landing.
Is he just holding them there? That was a legit question.
I couldn't hear you. You cut out a little bit.
Grex just asked Uma what he was doing with the body, but he threw gritted teeth.
Okay.
He's got a bum knee. So.
he's a little ouchy. All right, so that brings us
one leg that'll be dragon.
that was lame. Oh, 19. Yeah. So the first mate, 19, hits this motherfucker. Only 4 bonk damage, because, she's taking a cue from the rest of you guys and just kind of, not using her, her spear to run him through. So,
bonk damage, not poke damage.
Yep, bonk damage, so... Alright. And, so the Gary and Cap are in the water. And, alright, so...
Technically, we're taking up the same space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just do that so that I can see the tokens.
Yeah. And my spiritual weapon, although it's been of no use so far,
it's like, I want to hit something.
Well, I didn't use a bonus action, so I can just have it on the deck still somewhere. I think.
Right.
Or just in the water somewhere next to me.
So these crew members back up because they heard you, Elsa, say, "Get the fuck away from the railings!" And now it's this dude, and he's gonna try to grapple you.
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's see what he has to say about that. He reaches out for a hit, so I need you to do a strength check.
Got Cracker Snack at 11.
11. You are grappled.
No.
I like it. Oh, no, I'm not.
I don't think so. I think you need to check that again. Okay.
All right, and let me see.
Do you have like a horn toss or something like that, Elsa? Like a horn toss. For some reason, I just imagine your character like
no
with,
horn toss. I was just looking at my horn
someone.
attacks. But they both require me to use dash.
Oh, okay.
Or not use my shillelagh.
All right, so this guy has you grappled, and he let me see, and he throws you overboard.
No.
She's remember before in the last session, I had cast Water Walk on.
Oh, so she can walk on water too.
Yep.
Yeah. I cast it on me and her, because I think I have to be able to see the people if I believe.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
the
and
only
they had
other.
already jumped overboard.
Yeah, I think I cast it
Uma
on
and
me.
Varro.
Yeah, I think I cast it on you, me, and other ally. I can't remember. Did I cast it on any of the ship members, ship crew members? Does anybody remember? I don't know if I specified that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I specified. Yeah. Okay. Then never mind.
So
Nope,
yeah,
that's just me and you.
you got a couple of bonks in, and then he's just like, "Arr," and you're like, oh no, you're hucked right over the railing, taking 10 fall damage as you hit the surprisingly solid water, but you don't sink or get wet.
When Graxus sees that, he's gonna like shoot like a quick thumbs up.
I'm not sure you'll be able to see that far.
Oh.
All right, Uma, you're up. You are grappled.
When he hears that clatter, like the he just does it in that direction.
All right, so Uma's gonna yell over to the captain ghost. Gary's got your body. Come this way, and then she's gonna try to get out of this grapple.
How thick is this fog, DM? I mean, Uma's right next to me. She can't see me, correct? It's not like.
Yes.
Like that.
Now that you're
He's
down
super
there,
far.
you can.
Alright.
You're because you're next to her. You can see her. But like you wouldn't be able to see as far to where Elsa
Yeah, I
is.
got you. Yeah. Good.
Varro, can you see the rolls?
Yes. I see.
So nat 1 for a total of 3.
All right. You are You're still grappled.
Yep.
you're like kicking, and it's got like a vice grip on your leg. It actually hurts a little bit.
She's very, very focused on making sure that the captain hears her and knows which ways to go.
Alright. Alright, so now that brings us to the one that has you grappled. And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 15.
15, you fucking people.
I rolled. I have a plus
It's water.
7. I have plus 7 to my wisdom saves and a plus 1 to all saves.
So it pulls you in towards it, and you're looking at its eyes, and your head just kind of starts to spin. You feel a little ill. You feel like cold fingers in your brain, but you manage to like shake it off, and like it visibly scowls at you. All right. That brings us over to the captain, who swims past you, Varro, and Uma with surprising speed. And to you, Gary, the captain, you're holding the captain's body, and the captain's ghost suddenly like just rises out of the water really quickly. And he's like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. And he just kind of like looks at his body, and he starts like poking at himself, and then he kind of like he's like closes his eyes, thinks for a minute, and oh god, and fails at his roll, and nothing happens. Unfortunately, he's like, I want in, but I cannot.
Oh, hurry your ass up.
It's like, you got holes, get in through there.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Alright,
This is your home. Don't you want to get into your home?
alright, Elsa, we are at you. You are, I'm going to say you're prone, because you were tossed overboard. You didn't jump overboard and land on your feet like Gary, so you're laying on top of the water right now.
Okay. I'm gonna get up.
Okay. And you are, there doesn't seem to be anything around you, no ghoulies or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start climbing back up on the ship.
Alright.
Even though I could probably walk over. I don't... Yeah, Elsa's not sure if she can bonk ghosts with a shillelagh. So
You could certainly try, but you definitely get the impression that, like everything else you've noticed, that it will probably go through them.
Yeah,
like,
might not be the best idea.
I like the visual of you just like, you're like, damn. Nope. Just climbing back up.
Belong down here.
Bonk damage.
I didn't wild shape into a dolphin. I'm going back up.
Right. What is your...
My...
You probably make it halfway up, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I've got a movement speed of 35.
Okay.
So that's like, what, 16 and a half?
Yeah, so yeah, you're just like Gary, your next turn you'll be able to get up with the rest of your movement. Alright, that is Gary, you're holding the body of the captain while the ghost of the captain is like hugging his body, getting very angry that nothing is happening.
Archis is confused. And he's just gonna like shake the captain's body, like get in there, and take the dodge action.
All right, very good. All right, so that brings us. The first mate is still fighting with her own crew member and misses, and then he goes to grab her and misses. And then a ghost Gary comes up out of the water to grab you, and you're so lucky you fucking did dodge, because that first one was a nat 20 and it misses. It's just like
them scales.
all right, Uma.
Oh yeah, never mind.
You are still grappled by this ghost.
Yep.
As it's trying to invade your personal bubble.
Yeah, just gonna try to break free of that.
Alright.
Yeah, this doesn't want that to happen. So that's a 10.
Alright.
And
Yeah.
for her bonus action, she's gonna yell out into the ocean. I don't remember what you said this one's name was. Liasis! Lysa!
I like Liasis better.
That is how it's spelled, but Lysa! Come towards the ship! And that's gonna be my... I really want to turn undead. You have no idea. Turn unholy, but I can't because I'm afraid it will affect the captain. So.
All right.
I already blew my two early in the fight.
So that brings us to the one that's grabbing you, and roll a wisdom save.
$26.
Same thing. You again feel that icy fingers running through your brain and the dizziness, and you feel queasy, but you again manage to just grit your teeth and shake it off as this old ghost is very pissed at you now. Varro, you.
Yeah, so Varro's gonna call out, looking to put a soul in this elf body that he's just swimming swimming
You
around
did
with.
hear Uma call out, so if you want to roll perception to see if you hear a call back.
It's a 21.
21. So you kind of close your eyes, and you're just trying to block out the other screams all around you, and you do hear her. You hear her pretty far off in the distance, yelling like, I can't move. They won't let me." "I'm over here," but you don't know where over here is.
Well, you have to come to me. I have body. You got to do your part, just like everyone else on the ship.
Way to tell him, Byro. Lazy
right.
bum, get over here and do your pop.
Lazy bitch, jumping in the water to save people when they dive
I
overboard.
thought you were the good swimmer.
All right.
And he's just gonna dodge.
Very good. Gary, you are up.
Okay. Does the ghost of the captain count as a creature? I'm not quite sure how that works.
It's an undead creature, I guess.
Did the captain
Okay.
go? I thought Carrie went after the captain because he was.
He's
like,
holding the body, and I believe the captain goes after Gary.
I thought he tried to get in, failed, and then it was Gary's
And then I
turn, and
shook-
he
and then
like
I
shook
and
the
then I shook
body.
the body.
All right.
I was like,
Oops.
get
All
in
right.
here.
I have to
Go in your
Miss-
home.
placed that. Okay, so you're right. Let's see. So he, haha, very good. So he, you see him. He's got his eyes closed again. He kind of like the ghost of the captain takes a deep breath, and he like puts his arms around his body and closes his eyes, and he like sinks into himself, and the whole body glows for a moment, and then the captain opens his eyes, and he goes, ah.
Hey,
He goes, "You can put me down now."
Throw him up! Throw him up on the ship!
well, that's good. I'm glad that you remember the order of it. Because my next thing I was like, I'm going to cast guidance on his ghost. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, no, I misplaced where he's supposed to be. All right.
I'm still holding him, but I'm not. I don't want to put him down in the water. Is he gonna do any? Is he like gonna try to like climb up or anything off me?
Yeah, he reaches for the rigging, and he's like on the side. He's holding on to the side of the ship, but he's not climbing up just yet because he's really kind of befuddled by what's happened.
Maybe a little pat on the butt. So get up there.
Do not do that again.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, Gary, you're up.
All right. So the captain seems okay.
Yep.
I heard Uma in. I heard what direction she was coming from. I can actually see.
She's next to you. You can
She's right
see
next
that
to me,
she's
okay.
she is in the water with a ghost like wrapped around her. Its face is in her face, and she's like, "Ah, yeah."
All right. As my action, I believe I can use the help action for her, right, to give her advantage on her turn next. That's the way help action works, I think.
Yeah.
You guys, right? I mean, you guys know about. I never use the help action, so that's why I'm like, I don't know, how does that work?
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one use of it. I was also trying to think. I'm like, how do you help ungrapple from a ghost? But we'll do this.
Since Gary has
he
water
is-
walk,
yeah.
he could like literally just like pick her up out of the water, like, you know, like she would still
Yeah.
fall in the water, but because it's solid, like he's like pulling her like out of the water to help.
Works. I like it.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, sure. Either way, I just want to use the help action. I'll just, just reach up and just kind of like.
Okay, so you reach down and you pick her up out of the water, and I want you to roll a strength check because this ghoul is trying to keep her in the water. So we're just gonna roll strength on strength.
This is a straight strength.
Yep. Like
that's only an 8. So hold on. So since I use my help action, does she still get advantage on her next roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, break the grapple.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to do.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Just
Whatever.
Because,
I just wanted.
Just because this is more flavorful this way.
Okay. No problem. Just like, come on. You gotta fight.
Yeah. So you try. Yeah. You reach down and you're trying to pull her out of the water, but this fucking ghost rolled a nat 20. It is not letting you do that. Like you feel like you're trying to uproot a tree. You cannot even move her out of the water whatsoever.
You gotta fight it, Uma. Fight it hard.
All right. So that brings us over here to the slap fight. They both miss. They keep missing. The possessed guy on deck and the first mate, they're like, but they keep missing each other. It's like 2, 4, 1, 5. Okay.
Kindergarten slap fight.
They need to get closer. They're like a foot too far away from each other. Like.
All right. Where are we at here? Uma, you are grappled still. Fight it.
Yep, she's gonna try with advantage.
Yep, because Gary's pulling. He's trying to pull you.
Push me, pull you.
Me help you.
Yeah.
Didn't even need it.
I got a 20 and a 12.
All right, so you just finally like just think that the added oomph of Gary is finally let you kick this thing in the face, and again because it seems to be a little more solid when it's grabbing onto you. You like finally get it in the face, and you actually kind of push it away from you a little bit.
Okay.
And you are now free.
So then she's gonna swim past the. All right. So how would this? All right. So she's gonna swim past Varro, so down, then diagonal, and then behind the.
So you kind of want to be over.
Diagonal to the
Here?
south. No. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. So these two ghosts in front of you, they're going to have opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I think all 3 of them get one.
Varaxis watching her swim away is so confused. He's like, why aren't we getting out of the fucking water?
And all 3
Where are you
rolled like
going?
shit. So you
going?
so you managed to you're like woo, and managed to swim past them all.
And then she's just gonna be yelling yelling her name over and over out into the ocean.
All right. All right, Elsa. So you are climbing back up to the deck. You get to the top, and you in front of you is the first mate and this other crew member having the worst slap fight you've ever seen.
It's bonking time. And
Are you gonna bonk from like the side, the railing, or are you going to try to climb up onto the deck?
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably at least straddle the railing.
All right.
Give myself a little bit of leverage.
All right, go ahead and roll your bonk.
And get back to the bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That is a 13 to bonk.
To bonk. Let me double check. Your bonk misses.
Yeah, figured I would.
You're a little sore from falling 20 feet down to the hard water.
Yeah, a little unbalanced from straddling the railing.
Yeah, that too. You're like, whoa! Alright, bonus action. Rest movement.
Yeah, let me get the rest of the way onto the deck.
Alright, where would you like to go? So you get 5. You could get to a few different places.
See. I get to like right. Okay, so that's not gonna work here. Oops. I get back to where I was.
Alright.
That was my spot. How dare he move me from it?
You just kind of like walk between the two of them. He does not reach out to grab you, though.
Yeah. I'll bonk you again. 2 minutes.
So, I'm gonna get you as you walk by him. All right, Varro.
My little shillelagh.
So, Varro, gonna do his best Hoth impression to swim with the sea elf. He's gonna take the disengage as an action, and he's gonna try and like swim down this way with Uma. Avoid all these ugly looking things.
Alright, I'm gonna say half speed, half your movement, because you are swimming with somebody. So, yeah, you could still make that. 5, 10, 15? Yeah.
Then just dodge as a bonus and yell out, "Where'd you go?" Trying to find the soul.
Right, very good. Right. So the captain, he climbs up the rest of the way, up onto the deck. He's just confused. He goes, "Stay back! Stay away from the railings!" And can you make that? So he makes it down here, and he fucking damn right, nat 20, he fucking picks this motherfucker up and throws him overboard as like everyone else. And you hear a splash, and brother and sister embrace. I am so happy that you are alive again. It is good to be back. I feel weird and cold.
We got gonna yell, "Stop throwing people overboard!"
his spirit must find the body. And he calls out, where's my document? And he calls out to, who did he just throw overboard? He just calls out, "Patterson, find your body! It's in the water!" And, Gary.
He is gonna have to run this fucking gauntlet. Fuck. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he's gonna have to just he's gonna disengage as an action, or dodge as an action. What I was gonna say, Yes, thank you. Yeah, because dodge would give them just disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so yeah, he'll
But
disengage.
dodge does last until the start of your next turn. So if anyone moves to you, it's a risk reward sort of thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's gonna disengage, and he is going to book it down to where everybody else is, so he can try to help.
All right, where would you like to go?
Here.
Down there.
Yep.
As you run past the body of a dude who's just been tossed overboard, who is trying to reach the rigging again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I was gonna say that's not. Is he possessed or is
He is.
that guy is possessed? Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
All right. And
as a bonus action, I'll bring my spirit weapon with me.
all right.
And here. Whoa.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That just did something fucked up to my eyes. I was watching it like move. I was moving at the same time.
I always have a hard time grabbing that fucking circle.
Yeah. And as just as a bonus action, you know what? Grax has had quite enough of this shit. He's gonna go ahead and just fucking hit that guy. That guy that's possessed. Because
with what?
The spirit weapon.
Oh, okay.
I can move it and attack with it.
So like right there.
Yes.
All right.
D20. It's the spell modifier is my. So I'll roll a D20. It's an 8 plus 6 is what is that? 12. No. 14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hits him.
Okay. So that is. It's only 4 damage.
All right. So the spirit weapon comes up and he's holding on the side of the ship. He's half his body still in the water, and this spirit axe just slices him across the back. And you hear him go ah, and you hear the captain say, "Do not slice up my crew."
Just trying to get the ghost out of him.
Bonk, not poke or slice. Bonk. You gotta bonk him.
Graxus, that guy is lucky Graxus didn't literally eat his head. He's had enough of this. He's tired of ghosts. He's wet. He's cold. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He's about to take his ball and go home. You know, he's like, fuck this.
All right, and we'll pick up next Tuesday. I know this feels like a very long time, but if like we were playing in like one session, it wouldn't feel as like long a combat. But
that's the thing about online play is that it's a lot of like the
especially our like
everything is yeah, but everything is also spread out, and you're like half our time is going through tabs.
I mean, you guys are so fucking lucky. These rolls have been so horrible. Like this would last a lot longer if Uma was separated from her body. Like twice you managed to make that save because they rolled.
I've 3 times actually.
3 times. Yep.
Because I have +7 to my wisdom save.
This module literally says like this essentially is a tug of war
with your soul.
Yep.
Well,
good times.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I believe Thursday here on the compound we have painting with Chambers. I have no idea what he's going to be painting, but that's kind of that's the thing. You never know what you're going to get. And then I believe Saturday. Oh shit! I didn't pay attention to the thing I even wrote up. Is it Trilaterum again? I gotta take a look real quick. Yes. So Saturday is Trilaterum, which is a really fun miniatures game on it's a tabletop game basically where I won't give everything away, but it's really cool. The little minis are to scale and essentially like these aliens came to Earth thinking that they were gonna like take over and everything, but when they landed, they were this big, the size of the minis. And so real life terrain, like you can use literally anything as your battlefield because they're playing these guys um,
That
in
sounds
your
so fucking
house.
cool.
It is. It is.
That
It's a
sounds so
lot of.
awesome.
It is a lot of fun. There are like different factions. So like one that they landed and they're trying to get away because like, oh my God. And then others where it's like they think that they can take over if they just try hard enough. So yeah, I recommend coming checking it out Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I am
I'm,
going
I'm
to
definitely gonna check that one out because that sounds like every like game I played by myself as a kid with like little toys and like little Lego guys. It was all that kind of stuff, you know? It's
yeah, it is
awesome.
it's a lot of fun to watch because you can just you put anything down and that's the terrain and the terrain can move like if something falls then it just falls and that's the way that it is but I recommend watching. The creator is out west somewhere but there's like a little following over here on the East Coast and yeah, if you want to play anytime, Compound has it. So we are going to raid somebody as I try to make sure you can see my face here. Let's raid Loot, Die, Repeat. How about that? Oh, we're shifting around even
Sounds
further.
Yeah,
good.
All right, we're
sounds
gonna
good.
raid Loot, Die, Repeat, and we will see you all on Thursday. Bye.
See you guys later.
Bye.